Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and today the subject we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. The, the code of the subject is DMAS 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 2, and for this purpose we have selected May-June 2021 2 paper. This paper 2 belongs from the variant 2 or the zone 2. So let's start today's paper, and here we go. So, so this is the paper coming up on your screen. It is, you can see it is May, June 2021, 2 paper. The code of the subject is 4024. The time allowed is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So let's start, and here we go. Okay, he says that the price of an electric drill is $78. In a sale, the price is reduced by 15%. Calculate the sale price. So the sale price will be 78 minus 15% of the 78. So let me show you my solution. So here we go. So sale price will be the mark price minus the discount. So mark price is 78, discount is 15% of the 78. So it will be 78 minus 15 divided by 100 multiplied 78, and that will be $66.3. $66.3. Okay. So let's go to the next question. The next part he says, and this part is of 2 marks, and he says the exchange rate between dollars and euros is $1 is equal to 0.85 euros. Michael exchanged $100 to euros. He buys a clock costing 58.99 euro. He exchanges the remaining money back to dollars. Calculate the amount in dollars he has left. Okay, so we know the exchange rate between the dollar and the euros. We know he had $100, so he changed them into the euros, and then he bought this clock, which was of 58.99. So we will calculate how much money is remaining, and then we will convert it back to the. Okay, so here we go. So first of all, dollars and euros. $1 means 0.85, 0.85. $1 0.85 euro. $100 means how much? So it will be 1 by 100 equals to 0.85 by x. So cross multiply. So x will be 100 multiplied 0.85, and x will be equals to 85 euros. So after buying the clock, the remaining money will be 85 euro minus 58.99 euro. So the remaining money will be 26.01 euro. Then he converts this back into the dollars. So $1 is 0.85. So you have 26.01 euros. How many dollars it will be? I represented it with the y. So 1 by y will be equal to 0.85 divided by 26.01. Cross multiply. So y will be equals to, at the end, it will be 26.01 divided by 0.85. And that will be $30.6. So this is how you will find that. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so the next question coming up on your screen, C part. He says that, okay, they say is a simple and cool compound. Simple interest at 2.1% per year, compound interest at 2% per year. Petro invest $3,500 in the ACE simple account for 4 years. Aliana invest $3,500 in the cool compound account for the 4 years. At the end of the 4 years, who has the more money in their account and by how much? Okay, so very simple. It's a question on simple interest and on the compound interest. We will find the amount at the end for both the cases, and we'll see who has the more money. So here we go. So you can see here, in the amount, in the case of the simple interest will be amount is equal to principal plus the interest. and principal plus the interest is simple interest is PRT divided by 100, where P stands for the principal amount, the money you invested. So that is 3,500 and plus 3,500 into 2.1 into 4 and divided by 100. So it will be, when you do this in your calculator, you get $3,794. In the same way, we can find the compounded amount. The compounded amount is equals to the P bracket 1 plus R divided by 100 bracket close raised to power T, where P stands for the principal amount, R stands for the rate and the time, T stands for the number of periods in which you have done the compounding. So it is 3,500 bracket 1 plus 2 by 100 bracket close raised to power 4. So when you will do this in your calculator, you will get the answer $3,788.5. So now at the end, who has the more money? So you see, the simple interest is simple, and the name of the man is Petro, and he has how much more money? 3,794 minus 3,788.5. So $5.5. The difference between their amounts is $5.5. So Petro is Petro. He invested in Ace Simple, the name of the scheme, and by $5.5. So this is how you will do this question. I hope you understand. So question number one is C part. The whole question is showing up on your screen. I have already checked them with this. That was a 4-mark question. Okay, now we are on to question number 2. He says the table shows the midday temperature and the number of cups of hot chocolate and matcha cells at each of 10 days. Okay, so the temperature of that day is given and number of the hot chocolates they are given. And complete the scatter diagram. The first 5 points have been plotted for you. So these first 5 points have already been plotted, and these last 5 points we have to plot. Okay. So this is here on the y-axis, we have the number of the, on the y-axis, we have the number of the cups, hot chocolate cups, and on the x-axis, we have the temperature of the day. So we have to complete that. Very simple. You just have to plot those points, and hopefully you can see this that's showing up on your screen. So let me show. So you can see I have plotted those points here, the next 5 points. And after plotting those points, then I have drawn the line of the best fit. Okay, so then their question is, he says, describe the relationship between the midday temperature and the number of cups of hot chocolate and matcha cells. Okay, if you look at this pattern of this scatter diagram, as you go to the right, the pattern is going down. So that means the relationship is a negative relationship. So we will say, okay, the relationship is a negative relationship. Okay. Then their question is, by drawing a line of best fit, estimate the number of cups of hot chocolate sold when the midday temperature is 17 degrees centigrade. So the 17 degrees temperature is here. So this is 17. From here, I will go to the line of best fit. From there, I will go to the x-axis, check how much is there. This is 10 point something. It means the 10 hot cups are sold, because we're talking about the cups. So it's approximately 10 cups are sold. So this is how you will do this question. So that was the question number B, C part. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question coming up on your screen is question number 3. Says simplify 4a minus b plus 6b minus 7a. Very simple. So you see, it will be, okay, so it will be 4a minus b plus 6b minus 7a. So the terms which have a in them, bring them together. So 4a minus 7a minus b plus 6b. So it will be minus 3a plus 5b. So very simple, straightforward question. So next question is, he says B part, a 2 marks question. He says solve m by 2 minus 4 equals to 5. So take minus 4 to the other side, then take this 2 to the other side. So you see here, this minus 4 will go on the other side. It will add on the other side. So m by 2 is equals to 9. So that 2 is dividing on the left side. So when it will go to the right side, it will multiply. So m is equals to 9 multiplied 2, that will be 18. So m is equals to 18. Okay, so m is equal to 18. Okay, the next part, C part, is a 2 marks question. He says rearrange u equals to t plus 4 divided by 3 to make t the subject. Okay, we want the t to be the subject of the formula. So u is equals to t plus 4 by 3. Take this 3 to the other side. 3u is equals to t plus 4. Take this minus 4 to the other side. So t will be equals to 3u minus 4. So t will be equals to 3u minus 4. So now you can see the t is the subject of the formula. Okay. Now we are going to the next part. He says D part is a 2 marks question. He says expand. So 3y bracket 2y square plus 5 bracket close. Okay, very simple. So it will be this 3y will multiply with the 2y square. It will become 6y cube. 3y will multiply with the plus 5. It will become plus 15y. Simple, straightforward. So that was question number 3. Now we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 4. He says 100 adults in a town were surveyed about the number of emails they each received one day. The table shows the results. So one email, 8 people, 2 emails, 10 people, 3 emails, 22 people, 4 emails, 28 people, 5 emails, 15 people, 6 emails, 9 people, 7 emails a day, 5 people, and 8 emails a day, 3 people. Find the mod. Mod is that whose frequency is the highest. So this is the frequency. Highest frequency is 28. So what is the value of the x there? 4. So the value of the x which has the highest frequency, that is the mod. So the mod will be 4. So the mod is 4. Okay, the next part. Then if you calculate the mean, it's a 2 marks question. How you find mean? This is your x, this is your f. You multiply f and x with each other. Okay. So very simple. Let me show you. This is x. This is f. So I will find out the fx. In the fx, you multiply f and the x with each other. So 1 multiply 8 will be 8, 2 multiply 10 will be 20, 3 multiply 22, it will be 66, 4 multiply 28 will be 112, 5 multiply 15 will be 75, 6 multiply 9 will be 54, 7 multiply 5 will be 35, 8 multiply 3 will be 24. The formula for the mean is summation fx divided by summation f. So it will, when you add this row, this is fx. So add all of them, this will be 394 divided by, you add all the frequencies, it will be 100. So 394 divided by 100, and that will be 3.94. The mean is equal to summation fx divided by summation f. 3.94. Then the next question is, one of these adults is chosen at random. Find the probability that that they received fewer than 4 emails that day. Give your answer as a fraction in simplest form. Okay, the people who has received less than 4 emails, they are 22 plus 10 plus 8. So it will be 30, 30 plus 10, 40 people. And the total people are 100. So the probability of getting less than 4 emails is 40 by 100, and that will be 2 by 5. When you simplify it, it will be 2 by 5. Calculator is allowed in this paper. You can use the calculator. So, okay. So the next thing they are asking is question number 4, and it's question number 4, and it's B part. And what they ask is the town has 18,000 adults. Use the survey results to estimate the number of adults in the town who received exactly 5 emails that day. So when the total is 100, the people who got 5 emails exactly, they are 15. So if the total is 18,000, how many people will receive 15 emails? So that will be 15 by x equals to 100 by 18,000. So cross multiply x will be equals to 18,000 multiply 15 divided by 100. And x will be equals to 27. 2700. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 5. And they say use set notation to describe the subset shaded in the Venn diagram. This is the portion, this portion is shaded. So it means A union B whole complement. A union B whole complement. Yeah. Then the B party says complete the Venn diagram. It's a 3 marks question. The universal set is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the P is X. X is a factor of 36. So what are the factors of 36 in this list in the universal set? That is 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, and 12. Then it says Qx is such that X is a multiple of 4. So who are the multiples of 4 in this list? 4, 8, and 12. And then he says R is X such that X is equals to and greater than 3 and equals to or less than 6. So it will be 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now they want us to represent this information on a Venn diagram. Okay. So you can see, first of all, I will write which is common in all of them. There are three sets, P, Q, and R, and the rectangle represents the universal set. So the common between the P, Q, and the R is only 4. The common between the P and the Q is 12. The common between the P and the R is 6, 3. The common between the Q and the R is nothing. Means that 4 is there, but other than that, there is nothing. And only Q is 8, and only P is 2, 9, and the only R is 5. And the numbers who are not in any of these three, they are 7, 11, and 10. So this is how you will write that. So hopefully you understand this. Then their question is, he says, list the elements of the P intersection Q union R whole complement. So it means Q union R. Q union R means Q and R both, and complement means out of that, the common with the P, that is only 2 members, 2 and 9. So those members are 2 and 9, you can see here. Then the question is, find the number of elements in the P union Q. Okay. P union Q, how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there will be 7 members in the P union Q. So the small n means how many members are there. Okay. Then their question is, use set notation to complete the statement. Okay. So here they have shown an empty set. This is a symbol for the 5, which means null set. And why they are, which portion is empty set here? This portion is empty set. And what is this? This is P complement intersection and Q complement R. This portion is P complement intersection and Q intersection R. That is empty. PQR is an isosceles triangle, and the PR is equals to the QR. And P is the point 1, 5, and the Q is the point 5, 1. Angle PRQ is not a right angle. Find the coordinates of one possible position of the R. You may use the grid to help you. Okay, so we can plot the point P and the Q here. Okay, so the A part we are going to attempt. This is a 2 marks question. So this is the point P, which is 1, comma 5. This is the point Q, which is 5, comma 1. You join them, you draw the perpendicular. So when you move on this perpendicular bisector, wherever you go, your distance from the, if that point is R, the R from the P and the R from the Q, they both will be equidistant. That's the property of the perpendicular bisector. So what will happen here? So on this line, you take any point. This is the perpendicular bisector of the PQ. It will be always equidistant from P and the Q. One condition they gave us is that the angle should not be the PRQ angle, should not be right angle. Only at this point where the cursor is right now. If the R is here, then the PRQ angle will be 90. So I cannot take this point. This point is what? 5, comma, yeah, this point is 5, comma 5. So I cannot take 5, comma 5. In the same way, I cannot take 1, comma 1. Both of these, they are equidistant from P and the Q, but uh, the angle at the R will be 90. So otherwise, other than that, you can take any point on this line. For example, I take this black point, this dot I have put there, that is 6, comma 6. You see, when you join P with the R and R with the Q, the angle between them will be not 90. Very tricky question. Okay. It says here are the equations of the 5 curves. Y is equals to 2 minus x square. Y is equals to x cube minus 2. Y is equals to x square plus 2x minus 8. Y is equals to x cube minus 3x. Y is equals to x square minus 3x. It says sketch of the 3 of these curves are drawn below. Write the correct equation underneath each step. Okay, this one is a cubic equation, 100% cubic, and if the x is 0, the y is a negative number. So how many? This is cubic equation, this is cubic equation. If I put x 0 in this equation, the y is also 0. But here the y, when the x is 0, the y is not 0. So it is negative something. So in this cubic equation, when I put x equals to 0, the value of the y is equals to x cube minus y will be minus 2. When the x will be 0, the y will be minus 2. So I think this will come here. So y equals to x cube minus 2 will come here. Here you can see it's a parabola. This parabola is a sad face. Whenever the parabola is a sad face, the x square in the equation has a negative coefficient. So I have to choose that whose x square is a negative coefficient. X square has a negative coefficient. So here the x square has a positive coefficient. Here the x square has a positive coefficient. Here the x square has a negative coefficient. And when you put in the place of x, when you will put 0, the y will be positive 2. So you can see when the x is 0, the y is some positive number. So this is the equation. Y is equal to 2 minus x squared. This one here, this is a happy face. And when the parabola makes a happy face, the equation, the quadratic equation, its x square will have a positive coefficient. So I will go look for the, so here we have x square has a positive coefficient. Here also the x square has a positive coefficient. Okay. So these two equations, and this equation and this equation, okay, they are happy face. So, but when the x is 0, the y is also 0. So I have done this here. So I've chosen this equation y. When I put x 0 in this equation, the y also comes out to be 0. Okay. So, but in the other equation, in this equation, when you will put in this equation, when you put x 0, the y will be minus 8. But here, when the x is 0, the y is also 0. So this is the equation. Another way of doing this is you factorize it. So its factors are x plus 0, x minus 3. So its x-intercepts will be at 3 and 0, and it will be a happy face. So there are x-intercept will be plus 3 and x-intercept will be 0, and it will be a happy face. So hopefully you understand this question. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. It's a very, very important and tricky question. Very frequently comes in paper. Okay, so let's go to the next part. He says A is the point -1, -5, and the B is the point 3, 3. Find the coin of the line perpendicular to AB, which passes through the midpoint of the AB. Okay. So first of all, I will find the midpoint. I will try to find out the midpoint of the AB. You see, the midpoint is x2 plus x1 by 2, comma y2 plus y1 by 2, 3 minus 1 by 2, and 3 minus 5 by 2, and that will be 2 by 2, which will be 1. And 3 minus 5 is minus 2 by 2, and it will be minus 1. So the midpoint coordinates are 1, comma minus 1. Then I will find the gradient of the AB. Then I will find the gradient of the perpendicular to AB. So the gradient of the AB, the formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. That will be, we know the coordinates of A and B. So it will be 3 minus 5, minus 5, it will become 3 plus 5. And downstairs we will write 3 minus 1, it will become 3 plus 1. And 3 plus 5 is 8, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So 8 by 4, that is 2. So the gradient of the AB is 2. The gradient of the perpendicular to the AB will be reciprocal of this gradient, and it will be negative. So it will be minus 1 by 2. The gradient of the perpendicular to AB, reciprocate it, and change the sign. So the gradient of the perpendicular will be minus 1 by 2. Now the perpendicular bisector is a line which is perpendicular to AB and passes from the midpoint of the AB. So I will use the midpoint and the gradient of the perpendicular to find the equation of the perpendicular bisector. So the method by which I find the equation of a line is y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. In the place of x1 and y1, I will put this point. And in the place of m, I will put the gradient of the perpendicular bisector. So y plus 1 equals to, because this is minus 1, this will become plus 1. And minus 1 by 2 bracket x minus 1. So this one, okay. So I will take this 2 to this side. So 2y plus 2 is equals to minus x plus 1. And 2y is equals to minus x plus 1 minus 2. So 2y is equals to minus x minus 1. So take this 2 to the other side. It will divide with both the terms here. So it will be y equals to minus 1 by 2x minus 1 by 2. So this will be the equation of the perpendicular bisector of the AB. So hopefully you understand this question. So let me reduce the size so you can see. Maybe you will be able to see the whole question. So this is how this question is done. Okay, so that was the. He says a rectangular field measures 30 meter by 45 meter. Calculate the perimeter. So perimeter is 2 length plus 2 width. Simple. So 2 length plus 2 width. So it will be 2 multiply 45 plus 2 multiply 30, and that will be 150 meter. Very simple. In the next part, they ask us to calculate the length of the diagonal. So this is 45, this is 30, this angle is 90. They want me to find out the diagonal. So both the diagonals of the rectangle, they are equal to each other. So by applying the Pythagoras, I can find this diagonal. So diagonal square will be equals to 45 square plus 30 square equals to, and take the square root of the answer, and you will get 54.1 a meter. So this is how you will find question number 7A, second part. Okay, then in the next part, he says, and it's a 4-mark question. Here it says the diagram shows a sketch of a triangle PQR. All the lengths are given in centimeter. Calculate the length angle. Okay. So this length is A, this is 11, this is A plus 4, this angle is 60. So I can apply the law of cosine, and that will make an equation, and we will be able to find out the value of the A. So according to the law of cosine, it will be A plus 4 whole square equals to A square plus 11 square minus 2 multiply A multiply 11 multiply cos of 60. So it will be, when I will open this whole square, A plus 4 whole square, I will open with the help of the identity A plus B whole square, that is A square plus 2AB plus B square. So it will be A square plus 8A plus 16 equals to A square plus 121 minus 11A. The cos 60 is 1 by 2, so that 2 and this 2 will be cancelled, so you are left with 11A. So it will be 8A plus 11A equals to 121 minus 16. This A square and this A square is gone, so this 16 has been taken to the other side. So you will have 19A equals to 105, and A will be equals to 105 divided by 19, and A will be equals to 5.53, which is 5.5. So question number 7 is B part, straightforward, simple question. 4 marks. Okay, so we have here C part, and it's a 6 marks question. Okay, so it says the diagram shows a sketch of quadrilateral ABCD. So here you have a quadrilateral ABCD. All lengths are given in centimeters. This length is 8, this is 10, this is 9. The area of the quadrilateral ABCD is 70 centimeters square. Calculate the angle DAB. DAB. They want this whole angle. I can very easily find out this angle by applying the tan on this right angle triangle. I know the area of the whole thing. I can find the area of this triangle from the 70. I will subtract the area of this thing. I will be able to find out the area of this. So once I know the area of the triangle ABC, I can find this angle. 1 by 2 AB sine theta formula. Once I know this angle, I know this angle. I will add these two angles, and that will give me the angle DAB. Okay, let me show you how I have done this. Okay. So let me say this is area 1, this is area 2. The area of the whole thing is given, that is 70. So the area 1 will be, it's a right angle triangle, and it will be, it's a right angle triangle. So it will be 1 by 2 into 8 into 10 plus 1 by 2 into 8 into 9 into sine of theta. So suppose this angle is theta, this angle is phi. Okay. So it will be 40 plus 36 sine theta equals 70. So sine theta will be 70 minus 40 and the whole thing divided by 36. So the theta will be sine inverse of the 0.83333. So theta will be 56.44. So once you know the theta, I will try to find out this phi. I will apply the tan on this right angle triangle. So tan of phi will be 10 divided by 8 perpendicular by base, and phi will be tan inverse of 10 by 8. So phi will be 51.34. The angle DAB will be phi plus the theta, which is 51.34 plus 56.44, and that will be 107.78 degrees. So this is how you will find the angle DAB. So I hope you understand this. And let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question together. And this is the question number 7, and it's the C part. The whole question is showing up on your screen. So hopefully you understand. So we are done with the question number 7. The next question is question number 8. F of x is 3x minus 5. G of x is 4x plus 4 divided by 3. The first question is find f of minus 2. So very simple, straightforward question. F of minus 2 means that in the formula of f of x, in the place of x, substitute it with the minus 2. So f of minus 2 will be 3 bracket minus 2 bracket close minus 5. So it is minus 6 minus 5, which is minus 11. Very simple. Then they say find the largest integers, satisfying. F of x is greater than 3 g of x. Okay, this is an inequality. So we will solve it. So 3x minus 5 is greater than 3 bracket 4x plus 4 divided by 3. So it will be 3x minus 5, 3 cancel, 4x plus 4. So it will be minus 5 minus 4 greater than 4x minus 3x. So minus 9 is greater than x. So it means that x is smaller than minus 5. So I will represent this on a number line. So you minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12, minus 13, minus 14. It says x is less than minus 9. So put a circle here. Don't shade it because it's not equals to, and less than minus 9 is this way. Their question was, what is the largest integer value of the x? And in this solution, the largest integer value here is minus 10. So this is minus 10. So let me reduce the size so you can see the whole question. And then, so now the question number 8, B part is all showing up on your screen. Okay, the next question they are asking is question number 8. It's C part. It says f of x is equals to g of 3x minus 5. Okay, so f of x equals to g of 3x minus 5. And so 3x minus 5 is equals to 4 bracket 3x minus 5 bracket close plus 4 divided by 3, whole thing divided by 3. So that 3 will go to the side, it will multiply. So 3 bracket 3x minus 5 bracket close equals to 12x minus 20 plus 4. So it will be 9x minus 15 equals to 12x and minus 16. So 9x minus 12x is equals to minus 16 plus 15. So minus 3x is equals to minus 1. So x will be equals to 1 by 3. So this is how you will do this. Very simple, straightforward questions on the function. Okay, the last question, D part, is g inverse of x equals to 5. They want me to find out the value of the, okay. So g inverse of x is equals to 5. So x will be equals to g of 5. So in the formula of the function of the g, wherever is the x, just put the 5 there. So x will be equals to 4 into 5 plus 4 divided by 3. So it will be 20 plus 4 by 3. It will be 24 by 3, and that will be 8. So this is how you will do question number 8, and this D part. A little trick is here. Okay, I hope you understand this. This G has taken to the other side, it become G of 5. Okay, question number 9. He says the cone, a cone has a radius 6 centimeter and a slant height L centimeter. The total surface area of the cone is 84 pi centimeter square. Show that the L, the slant height, is 8. Okay, so very simple. The total surface area of a cone is 84 pi centimeter square, but total surface area is pi r square plus pi rl. The radius is 6, so pi 6 square plus pi 6 into l is equals to 84 pi. The so you will have 36 pi plus 6 pi l equals to 84 pi. So 6 pi l is equals to 84 pi minus 36 pi. So 6 pi l will be equal to 48 pi. So pi and pi will be cancelled. 48 will be cancelled with the 6. So the length and the slant height will be, L will be 8 centimeters. So simple, straightforward question. Okay, so that was a 2 marks question, and we were supposed to show that. Then he says calculate the volume of the cone. Okay, so once you know the slant height, once you know the radius, you can find the vertical height of that. Okay, so the relationship between the vertical height and the radius and the slant height, that is h square plus r square is equals to l square. So the slant height is 8, the radius is 6, and I want to know the vertical height of the cone. So h square plus 6 square equals to 8 square. So 8 square minus 6 square. And whatever the answer you get, you take its square root, you get 5.29. So the vertical height of the cone is 5.29. So if you want to find out the volume of the cone, so what you will have to do, volume is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. The volume is equals to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So it will be 1 by 3 pi 6 square multiplied by 5.29. and that will be 199.4. In the one significant figure or two significant figures, it will be 200. So this is how you will do question number 9. It's B part. Okay, then we have the C part. He says a similar cone has a total surface area of the 47.25 pi centimeter square. Find the radius of this cone. Okay, so these two cones, the first cone and the second cone, they are similar to each other. And you remember the things which are similar to each other. The ratio of their areas is equals to the square of the ratio of their radius or their sides. So area 1 by area 2 is equal to the radius 1 by radius 2 whole square. The second cone is area is 47.25 pi. Its radius, I don't know. And the first cone, 84 pi, is the surface area. And its radius is 6. Okay, just put these values there. I want to find out the value of the R1 here. So you just divide the 47.25 pi with the 84 pi. You get 0.5625 equals to R1 square divided by 36. So R1 square will be 36 multiplied 0.5625. So the answer will be 20.25. Take the square root of both the sides. So the radius of that second cone is 4.5 centimeters. Hopefully you understand. Okay. So similar solids, the ratio of their areas is equal to the ratio of their radius. Okay, now we have the question number 10. Here we have a circle, and he says, let me use the size. Okay. He says A, B, and C are the points on the circumference of a circle. Center O, and OBD is a straight line, and the angle ABD is 130 degree. Find the angle ACB. ACB is this angle. They want me to find out this angle. Okay. And giving a reason for each of step of your working. 3 marks question. Okay. So, you know, OB is radius, OA is radius, OBD is a straight line. This is 130, this will be 50. This OBA is the isotriangle. So this is 50, this is 50, so it will be 100. So this angle will be 80, and this angle will be half of this 80, because the angle at the circumference is half of the angle at the, okay. So let me show you my solutions. Okay, so the ABO plus 130 is equals to the 180. The reason is the sum of the angles, sum of adjacent angles on a straight line is 180. So the ABO is 180 minus 130. So the ABO will be 50. The AOB plus 50 plus 50 equals to 180, because the triangle AOB is the isotriangle. The OA and the OB, they both are radius. So AOB angle will be 180 minus 100, and that will be 80. Then the angle ACB will be equals to 80 divided by 2. The reason is angle at the center is 2 times angle at the circumference. So the ACB will be 40 degrees. So this is how you will do this question. Let me reduce so you can see the whole question together. Okay. So hopefully you can see the whole question together now, and you can pause the video and you can look at the diagram and the solution together. It was an easy question. Then he says, we have this part. He says, P and Q are the points on the circumference of a different circle center O. P, R, and the Q are the tangents to the circle at the P and the Q respectively. The OP is 8 centimeter and the POQ angle is 130 degree. Find the PR. Okay, so I want to find out this angle, side PR. So it's a 2 marks question. Let me show you. So we are talking about this diagram. You know that this line which joins this external point with the center, it bisects this angle. This angle is 130. So now this angle will be 65, 65. This angle is 90. So I know this angle, I know this. This radius is 8. I want to find out this. So I can apply tan. So very easily by applying tan, I can find out that. So tan of 65 will be perpendicular by base, that is PR divided by 8. So PR will be equals to 8 multiplied tan 65, and that will be 17.16. So simple, straightforward, first part. Okay, then the next part, which is of 4 marks, is calculate the percentage of the quadrilateral OPRQ that is shaded. So we want to find out that in this quadrilateral, what percentage of the area is shaded. Okay. So the strategy is very simple. I will find out the area of this triangle, and then I will double it. The area of the quadrilateral I will get. From that, I will subtract the area of this sector. That will give me the shaded area. Then I will divide the shaded area with the total area, and I will multiply it with the 100. So the strategy is simple, straightforward. Okay. The area of that quadrilateral OPQR is the 2 multiply the area of the triangle. So it will be 2 bracket 1 by 2 multiply 8 multiply 17.16, and that will be 137.28. So the area of that full quadrilateral is 137.28. The shaded area will be from that quadrilateral's area, subtract the area of that sector. So this is the area of that quadrilateral, from this minus the sector area. The formula is 130 divided by 365 r square by 8 square. So the answer will be 64.67. So that is the shaded area. Now the percentage area which is shaded is shaded area divided by the area of the OPRQ multiplied by 100. The shaded area is 64.67 divided by the total area of that quadrilateral is 137.28 and multiplied with 100. So it will be 47.1%. 47.1%, which is right answer, sir. So we are done with the question number 10. Now I'm going to the next question. The next question is, a bag contains 12 balls. There are X black balls in the bag and the other balls are white. So if there are two kinds of, if there are 12 balls, if X balls are black, then the white balls will be 12 minus X. 2 balls are taken at random from the bag without replacement. Complete the tree diagram. Okay. So this is, if the first ball is a black, the second ball black, that chance is X minus 1 by 11. The second ball will be white because the white balls have not been taken out. So they will be 12 minus X by 11. If the first ball taken out is a white ball, then the black ball, the next ball will be black. Chances are X by 11. And the next ball is also a white ball. Its chances will be 12 minus X minus 1 and the whole thing divided by 11. So it will become 11 minus X by 12. So let me show you. I have completed that diagram as well. So on your screen, I hope you can see that the whole tree diagram has been completed. So okay, this is find an expression for the probability of taking one ball of each color. Write your answer as a single fraction in terms of X. Okay, each ball of each color should come there. So the probability of the black comma white plus the probability of the white comma black. Okay, the black will be X by 12 multiplied white will be 12 minus X by 11 plus the white first and then the black. It will be 12 minus X by 12 and the black will be X by 11. So it will be 12x minus x squared by 132 plus this will be 12x minus x squared by 132. So it will be 12x minus x squared plus 12x minus x squared by 132. So it will be 24x minus 2x squared by 132. Take 2 common. So you will have upstairs 2 bracket 12 minus x squared and divided by 132. So 2 and 132 will be cancelled. So you will have 12x minus x squared divided by 66. So this is how you will do this, and I think the question of 11 is B part is showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and you can take your time with this question. Okay, and then the next part, 4 marks question. He says the probability that both the balls are black is 14 by 33. Form an equation in X and solve it. To find the number of black balls in the bag, show you working. Okay. So Okay, so the probability of the black comma black, that will be the first ball is black, that will be x by 12. And the second ball is black, that will be x minus 1 by 11. And that is equal to 14 by 33. So x square minus x by 132 equals to 140, 14 by 33. So x square minus x equals to 14 by 33 multiplied by 132. So it will be x square minus x equals to 56. And then we will have, you see this? This is my work, okay? Okay, so it will be, I will do the midterm breaking. So the pairs are minus 8 and 7. So x square minus 8x plus 7x minus 56 equals to 0. So from these two, x is common. So in the bracket, you are left with the x minus 8. From the last two terms, 7 is common. So in the bracket, you are left with the x minus 8 equals 0. So x minus 8 bracket is common. In the other bracket, you will have x plus 7 equals to 0. So x minus 8 is 0 or x plus 7 is equal to 0 because these two brackets multiplying and the answer is 0. So x minus 8 is equal to 0, x will be equals to 8. So x plus 7 equals to 0, so x will be equal to minus 7. Don't neglect this. Actual answer is this positive number. This is how you will do question number 11. Okay. So the next question, he says A is the point 2 comma 3 and B is the point 3 comma minus 5. Find the vector AB. Okay. The coordinate of the A is given, the coordinates of the B are given. So we know the position vector of A, that will be OA, that will be 3. Position vector of the B will be OB, that will be 3 minus 5. The coordinates are the position vectors. Just have to write in the column vector form. AB is the question. The formula for the position vectors is OA plus AB equals to OB. A is the starting point, so OA come this side. B is the end point, so equals to OB. So the AB will be equals to OB minus OA. The AB will be equals to OB is 3 minus 5 and the minus OA is 2, 3. 3 minus 2 will be 1 and minus 5 minus 3 minus 8. So the column vector who represents the AB will be 1 minus 8. So the next question is BC is equals to minus 4, 3. Find the coordinates of the C. Very simple. I know the coordinates of the B. I will write them in the position vector form. So, the BC is minus 4, 3. For BC, I will write the position vectors. It starts from the B, ends with the C. So OB plus BC is equal to OC. OB is 3 minus 5 plus BC is minus 4, 3. OC is question. So 4 minus 4, 3 minus 4 is minus 1, minus 5 plus 3, minus 2. So the OC is minus 1, minus 2. So the coordinates of the C will be minus 1, comma, minus 2. So very simple, straightforward, easy peasy question. Okay. Then they want us to find out the magnitude of the AD is this under root 74, D is minus 3 comma n. They will find the possible values of the n. So first of all, I will find out the column vector for the D. The D coordinates are 3 comma n. So the AD will be, I will try to find out the AD. So OA plus AD is equals to OD. So 3, 2, 3, that's OA. AD, I want to find out the OD is minus 3n. So the AD will be minus 3n minus 2, 3. Minus 3 minus 2, it will be minus 5. N minus 3 will be n minus 3. So that's the column vector for the AD. Then I will try to find out its magnitude. You know the formula for finding the magnitude is x square plus y square if you know the column vector. So it will be minus 5 whole square plus n minus 3 whole square. And you have to square root on it. It will be 25. When you open this, it will be n square minus 6n plus 9. And it has a square root on it, and it is given it is equal to square root 74. So square both the sides, the square roots will be gone. So 25 plus n square minus 6n plus 9 equals to 74. So n square minus 6n plus 34 minus 74 equals to 0. So it will be n square plus 6n minus 40 is equal to 0. So it will be, I will do the midterm breaking. It will be n square minus 10n plus 4 and minus 40 equals 0. Minus 10 and 4. If you multiply them, you get minus 40. You add them and you get minus 6. So take n common from the first two terms. So in the bracket, you will have n minus 10. From last two terms, take 4 common. So in the bracket, you will have n minus 10. So n minus 10 in one bracket, n plus 4 in other bracket. So n minus 10 equals 0, n is equals to 10. N plus 4 is equals to 0, so n is equals to minus 4. So these are the two values for the n. So hopefully you understand. So question number 12a and its third part is showing up on your screen. Hopefully you understand this question. Okay. Now he says OQR OQRP. OQRP is a parallelogram, and the OP is equals to the small p, and the OQ is equal to small q. K is the midpoint of the. So this is the midpoint. So OK will be q by 2. Q will also be q by 2. The ratio will be 1 1. And he says K is the midpoint of the OQ, and L is the point on the PR such that the KL is P minus 1 by 10Q. Find the PL ratio LR. So I want to find out PL ratio LR. Okay, very simple, straightforward question. 3 marks question. So let me show you the solution. Okay. So here we go. It says this is the midpoint 1 1. This vector is Q. This vector is P. KL value is already given. Okay, this is the question. Okay, first of all, I will find the PL. PL will be if I go from P to O, O to L, P to O, O to K, K to L. Okay, that is the bypass. Okay, I'm going to use a bypass. So PL will be P to O from O to K and from K to L. P to O will be minus P, O to K will be half of the Q, and K to L, it was given in the statement, its value is P minus 1 by 10 Q. So minus P plus P, that's cancelled. So Q by 2 minus Q by 10. So take the LCM, that will be 10, and it will be 5Q minus Q. So 4Q by 10. So the PL value is 2 by 5 of the Q. The PR, this PR, because of parallelogram, is equals to Q. So the PR value is Q. The LR value will be from the PR minus the PL. So Q minus 2 by 5 of the Q. So it will be 5Q minus 2Q by 5. That will be 3Q by 5. So now I know the value of the PL. I also know the value of the LR. So I can tell you the ratio between them. PL ratio LR, that will be 2 by 5 of the Q, ratio 3Q by 5. 5, 5 gone, Q gone. So the ratio will be 2 ratio 3. The ratio will be 2 ratio 3. So my dear students, by this question, we have reached the end of this paper. So this paper is completed. So my dear students, today we have done May June 2021 40242 paper. This paper 2 was from the zone 2. And I have tried my best to explain you the concept of this paper. Hopefully you have learned something from this paper. If this video has benefited you, please like this video. Also share the link of this video onto your Facebook account and onto your Twitter accounts. Because when you will share this on your social media, that will help me promote my channel. So thank you very much, everyone. It's a great blessing for me that I am able to do this and make these videos, which can help few of the students around the globe. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.